This is a very simple recipe for fluffy green tea matcha cake with cream and red bean filling. We need a 10 by 10 inch pan, which I think is the most ideal pan size for a Swiss roll. Line it with parchment paper, cutting the corners so it'll fit more easily into the pan and you won't get ugly crease marks. And just fold in the edges and cut off any excess that gets in the way in the pan. Get 2 separate bowls to separate the egg whites. If we taint our egg whites with yolks, we won't be able to make this cake properly and we won't be able to make a meringue out of the egg whites. I'm using the cheapest green tea powder that money can buy you. Measure and weigh out all your ingredients, just so you'll have it right when you need them. First, we're making the meringue by whipping up the egg whites on high speed. Because we have very little egg whites and this is a huge bowl, it's really important that the bowl and the whisk and everything isn't dirty or else this won't whip up. Begin sprinkling in the sugar in tiny amounts at a time. Dumping it in will ruin this meringue and you need to achieve stiff peaks. And that's when your meringue becomes glossy and white and stiff, and you'll feel some force against the whisk when you try to mix it. And when you wiggle this around, it won't move. Just straight up add in the egg yolks and mix this until it's combined. Sift together the flour with the green tea powder and sift this a second time into the bowl. Using a spatula, we're going to fold this together. Heat the cream for 5 to 10 seconds in the microwave and add into our mix and fold this together. Pour it into our prepared pans and using an offset spatula, we're smoothing this out evenly. We're baking this at a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 12 minutes. Tap this onto the table 2 to 3 times. To make whipped cream, we just simply pour the cream into the mixer bowl and whisk this until it becomes stiff. But be sure to scrape the bowl to get everything. And once it becomes stiff, we can add in our red bean filling and whisk this for a split second. We don't need to add sugar into this whipped cream because the sweetened red bean paste is enough for the sweetness. This red bean cream filling was amazing. It was kind of thick kind of cream. Remove the cake from the oven and after 5 minutes we can start removing it from the pan. Flip it over onto a piece of parchment paper. And you can start peeling off the paper. Isn't that beautiful? Since the bottom side is the more beautiful side, we're gonna flip this once again. I'm just gonna use my bare hands very carefully. Cool this completely before adding the cream filling. Even this out, leaving a little bit under an inch on opposite ends, and using the parchment paper, roll up the cake, being sure to tuck it in front as you go to tightly wrap this. There are no cracks on this cake. Using saran wrap, cover this completely and refrigerate for a minimum of 1 hour before cutting this, for all the yummies will come together. And guess what? I have mint growing in my backyard. I had no idea, so I'm gonna totally take advantage of this and garnish everything with mint from now on. And this is our little puppy Crystal. If you'd like to see a video, I'll put a link down there. Isn't she adorable? And of course you want to wash our mint before using. Remove the cake from the fridge and wrap it. Using a knife, cut it. And after each cut, we want to clean the knife to get clean cuts. And just to be a tease, I'm just gonna do a few shots of me like taking bites out of this cake so you guys could feel hungry while watching this. The cake was so fluffy, the texture was amazing, and the cream was super thick, really good. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, ask them down below. Follow me on my social media sites, and bye!